We'll see what happens.
Hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 14th Annual Conway ArtsFest. This is a virtual ArtsFest. It's ArtsFest Live. As you may can tell, we're not meeting like we normally do in a park like we want to, but we're making the best of it. We've actually had ArtsFest has been going on for a week now. We've been posting videos all week long of art activities, art performances, and different videos. We hope that you've been tuning in and enjoying those, but now it's time for the live portion of ArtsFest, brought to you by CAFTA, the Conway Alliance for the Arts. Hello, everyone. My name is Schwal Miller. I am the chair of the board of directors of CAFTA. And CAFTA, the Conway Alliance for the Arts, is a volunteer nonprofit in Conway that exists to promote local artistic endeavors and connect the community through ArtsFest. So thank you very much for tuning in. We have a lot of things planned. The virtual festival is going to include some activities you can do from your home, some performances by local talent, some virtual exhibitions. And then at 7 o'clock tonight, I want you to come back and tune back in because we have the Black Artist Showcase that is going to be running from 7 to 8. We are very excited for that, for the Black Artist Showcase. Before we get started with any virtual events, I just want to say a quick thank you to our sponsors. This year we are sponsored from Conway Kiwanis, Silver Lake Design Studio, the Arkansas Community Foundation, and Engage Management. And then I want to say a very special thank you to the ArtsFest co-chairs, Kristen Spickard and Ron Jensen McDaniel. Thank you very much for your hard work. This could not have happened without you. In the middle of the summer, when we had to pivot from an in-person festival to a virtual festival, they worked very hard to make that happen and for all of this to happen. So thank you very much, Ron. Thank you very much, Kristen. Here's a quiet hand for you. All right, folks. Let's go ahead and get started. Our very first performance is going to be from Lady J and the Trebled Souls. Go ahead and share my screen.
Hi ArtsFest, we are Lady J and the Trebled Souls in Dublin, and we are so excited to be here with you for ArtsFest again, albeit in this virtual setting. So we are a folk and jazz and pop fusion group based here in Central Arkansas, and we hope that you enjoy our set. A dream that I could speak to, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a a thrill that I had never known. Oh yeah, you smiled, you smiled. Oh, and then the spell was cast. Oh, and here we are in heaven. For you are mine, and last. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia on my mind, Georgia, Georgia, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. of the blue. Fate steps in and sees you through. When you wish upon a star, your dream comes true. Fate is kind. She brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of their sacred longing. Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through. When you wish upon a star, your dream comes true. Thank you all so much for joining us for this virtual set of Lady J and the Trebled Souls. I'm Jamie Jensen McDaniel. This is my husband, Ron Jensen McDaniel, on percussion. And then we have Matt Taxi on guitar. Again, thank you so much for being here. We wanted to close out with Blue Skies. It's been a really tough year in 2020, but hopefully by next year and by next Arts Fest, we're going to be seeing a lot more blue skies and happy times. So stay safe, and thank you so much. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. One more time, boys. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. One more time. Nothing but blue skies from now on. says, from now on. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow. I don't know if you could, I don't know if you guys are tuning in, but great job, Jamie, Ron, Matt. That was fantastic, and what a great way to start off Virtual Arts Fest. Our next artist is going to be Jessica Jones. She's going to do a demo of making found fall sketches with things found outside. Oh, that sounds awesome. That's going to be great. My kids are going to enjoy that. A little word about Jessica. Jessica is a very multi-talented artist, and she wants everyone to realize and attain their artistic dreams. Her murals can be found pretty much all over downtown Conway, as well as she's got a great mural that she finished up recently in Fayetteville outside the Dixon Street Books. She also has a great one inside of Palmer Music. And then she just finished one up in Cabot in honor of an organization that raises funds for the Arkansas Children's Hospital. Check her out. Really, you should check her out on Instagram. And she's Jessica S. Jones, IN on Instagram. Give her a follow so that you can check out everything that she's doing visually. It's really fantastic. So I guess without further ado, Jessica, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Excellent.
Hey guys, I'm super excited to be joining y'all, and we're just going to do a quick little sketch. I think that this is going to be posted later to YouTube, so if you want to go back, since it's quick, and play around with it, feel free. So what I did is I went around my yard and I picked out just like some different things that I thought were pretty, leaves, flowers, whatever. You could even find a pumpkin if you want, really whatever speaks to you. And this is my example. It's just a rough sketch, so we're not going to hold ourselves to, I wouldn't worry too much about things having to be perfect. Just really enjoying the process of it is really kind of the whole point. And if you get something that you want to put in a frame afterwards, then all the better. So how I do this is I usually will kind of try to arrange my foliage in a way that I think is that would be appealing to your design, and really that can be whatever looks good to you. So I'm going to kind of start with some of these leafier things, and I'll come back in with the flowers. So I've got this nice pretty oak leaf, and so what I do is I'm just going to kind of roughly outline the leaf, and it doesn't need to be perfect, just getting like a loose outline and kind of moving through our different shapes. And since we're layering these, you may have to go over and erase some lines. So just make your lines faint. And also, if you need permission, I give you the freedom. You don't have to draw it exactly as the leaf or the flower is. Really just enjoying the process of it. And the freedom that you can make it whatever you want it to be. It's your piece. And that's, one of the beautiful things about art is it's really limitless. And, I don't believe that there's good art or bad art. If it's meaningful to you, then who cares? So, just kind of loosely going with these leaves or whatever foliage you have. And I'm going to move. I've got these nice little red bud leaves. I like red bud leaves because they're shaped like hearts. Kind of add these in. And again, You know, a lot of times I'll look at the shape of the plant and it doesn't really seem to move the way I want it to on the paper, so I'll just kind of improvise. And so as I'm kind of going over some of these lines, you can erase them. Again, trying to use really nice soft pencil lines so that you can erase them as need be. I'm gonna do one more little baby here. And then let's bring in, oh, I got this nice, lovely grass seed that had gone, grass stem that had gone to seed, and they're kind of almost have a purple color to them. So I'm gonna add that to the background, something kind of light, just starting with the stems. And then, you know, kind of can go back in with some little loose seeds. I mean, really, really loose hand here. There's something kind of pretty, I think, about those loose, flowy sketches. It's almost like an impressionistic feel to it. I like that. Maybe have one more kind of go out like this. He's got a little leaf. Don't want to forget about that. Or maybe you do. Whatever feels good to you. All right, and then I've got these mums. I bet about 50% of you guys have these on your front porch. So with these type flowers, what I will usually do is I'll start very, very loose and I'll go inward. So we've got this little, I did the outside of them, and we'll do this next layer of petals, and then all the way to the middle. And then I'm going to start adding little petal details. And it will really kind of add dimension. Once you kind of get the framework for where you're going, then you can kind of go back and add in these little petals. He's got some little leaves. Don't want to forget about those guys. And then I don't know if one of you guys want to message me and tell me what these lovely wildflowers are. They've been popping up all over the place, and I'm always happy when, you know, at the end of season, things stop blooming and you get a little bonus flower. So I found these guys. They're kind of lacy, kind of elegant, but their little petals are real kind of sporadic and go everywhere. So I'm really gonna kind of go crazy with these guys. And I've got my kitty assistant, Suska, over here keeping me in line. I hope some of you guys have some kitty assistants too, or puppies. I'm equal opportunity when it comes to furry friends. Just see all the creatures that I have at my house. So we got this one guy. I thought I'd get him from a side angle. You know, when you're looking at a handful of flowers, they're not usually all facing the same way. And he's kind of got this nice little, I mean, these little flower or petals, leaves on the, they almost do look like petals on the stem, are just very elegant. So now that I kind of have a loose framework for what I'm sketching, then I'm going to come back in with the more detail. And you can kind of take this as far as you want. You can detail for a while. I've done these where we'd take an hour. So if you get done with the 15 minutes and you still want to keep going on it, then go for it. Or if you feel like satisfied with it, then leave it be. So I'm going to kind of come in a little bit heavier. Got one little line I want to erase right here. And kind of add, so you can kind of, I really, you know, will manipulate my flowers a lot. So these guys kind of have some spots on them. They're kind of lovely. Add their little center, stems. And again, like I said, just enjoy the process. You can add something and be like, I don't like that. That's what erasers are for. I kind of like these loose, flowy lines, kind of go back over again and again. And so a fun little trick that I like when I'm sketching, so say I'm coming in here, I'm just going to give you an example, and I'm filling in this red bud, and I want to kind of create a little bit of light, so I'm just going to loosely kind of sketch in, and you can use different pencils too. I'm just using one 3B pencil. You can get more depth and texture if you're using different ones, but I want this to be accessible to everyone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smooth that pencil out, kind of take away those pencil lines a little bit, and man, you can really go to town with this kind of stuff. Your hands will be dirty. You could take a tissue too, but you come see me at a wall, I'm always painting with my fingers somehow or another. And then you can kind of take your eraser and kind of pull away some of that graphite, and it'll add some light texture to it, and you can keep going. Nobody minds a little kitty, extra kitty action, I'm sure. And so you can see that that kind of will help you get a little bit of dimension in your leaves. And so again, you know, you can take that as far as you want. I'm just gonna kind of, for time's sake, kind of rough in some little veins. Again, I kind of like them just loose and wild and crazy. Let it become its own thing. Never feel like, you know, I love being inspired by nature. But the creativity happens when your hand and the pencil or the paintbrush hits the canvas. And I really, you know, we can get caught up on things not being like too realistic or whatever, but really just enjoying this process. Because if you're not enjoying the process, then maybe we should do something else. I'm gonna add a little bit more texture to this mum, so you can see how if you just keep layering at different pressure on the pencil or different softness of lead, you can get a lot of really fun dimension there. That's kind of will give you a little bit of that nice shadowing and whatnot. And you know, spring and summer have lovely flowers, but I love going around when the leaves start to change and kind of making a fall bouquet with some grass and some different colored flowers. Almost forgot about some of the texture on this beautiful oak leaf back here. Man, that guy's gorgeous. You know, it's fun to go on a walk. The weather's so nice. You could take a little sketchbook with you. And just giving yourself the freedom to just enjoy the process and not have to be good, man, that's huge. A little bit more shadowing to that guy. You know, the nice thing about a meditative sketch like this too is that kind of slows you down a little bit to be intentional outdoors. And you know, I don't know if you guys' schedule's anything like mine, but once we started, you know, having to go back to work, and it's like things have been, you know, in almost an overdrive, and we really have to be intentional with rest, creating healthy boundaries. Especially for me, I'm kind of an introvert, so I can get kind of done, and it's okay. It's okay to set those boundaries for yourself. And you can kind of just keep going over and adding dimension, shading as much as you want. And if you do too much, that's what your eraser's for. Or if, you know, at some point the paper will stop to take, it won't be able to absorb the graphite anymore. And so if that happens, then, you know, you've got all these other papers in here. No sweat. So I think that for the time that we have here, I'm pretty satisfied with this piece. Now you can go and keep adding on depth everywhere you want. And you know, you could just play with it until your heart's content. But I think that this is about all that we're going to have time for today. I'm super thankful for all you guys for joining in with me. And I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys have a great virtual Arts Fest. I'm super excited about the Black Artist Showcase, and it's just a really great event, and I know that everyone's been working hard to make it all happen. So I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your day, and thank you so much for having me.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Jessica. That looks amazing. Oh, I don't know. I miss the hands-on, and I miss being able to walk around and see everybody. But so far, I think we started off with a bang. Just because it's very good, and Lady J, that was awesome. Now we want to take a little time out. We want to hear from one of our sponsors. We have Amanda Horton, who is the director of Conway Kiwanis. She is up. We want to say a little something. Kiwanis has been involved with ArtsFest for a very long time, and they've been very generous. And I don't want to take away anything else that she's going to say, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn it over to her. Amanda, thank you for being here.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Okay, great. I was just saying that I'm in a car, but I promise I am not driving. I have pulled over. I had to come and help my mom do a few things today. So anyway, I'm glad to take a few minutes with you all. And I'm actually the brand new past president of the Conway Kiwanis Club. Yeah, I turned the reins over to someone else this week, Brett McDaniel, who's going to be a wonderful president. But you are correct. Conway Kiwanis Club has been a sponsor of ArtsFest for at least 3 years, maybe more. And typically we are under the tent with all of the children's arts activities, because the Conway Kiwanis Club, really all Kiwanis clubs, missions are centered around our children in our community, not just really in our community, but in our world. But of course, we focus on the children in Faulkner County, and this is a great way for us to do that. So we're very honored that we've been able to do that. I know that this year looks very different, just like it looks very different in all of the world, but at least we are able to provide some arts opportunities for the kiddos. And I know you told me earlier this week that kids have actually been dropping by Reynolds Performance Hall and picking up things and participating. So we're really excited to be able to do that. The other thing I will say is if anyone is interested in joining the Conway Kiwanis Club, we would love to have you. We are now meeting in person and via Zoom. So we're having hybrid meetings. We meet at noon on Wednesdays at Larry's Pizza, or like I said, you can join a Zoom at noon anytime. So if you're interested, call me or email me, and we'd love to have you.
All righty, excellent. Thank you very much, Amanda, and thanks again, Kiwanis of Conway. Yes, a little bit later on in the event, we're going to see some of the things that were made with the kits, the money that the sponsorship from Kiwanis provided. And yes, we did. Reynolds Performance Hall was one of the places where they could come and pick up those kits, and they went like hotcakes. Like we were out in just like a couple of days. It was fantastic, and I can't wait to see some of the stuff that they've made. Okay, but moving along to a little bit of the entertainment. Next up, we have a performance from Red Curtain Theater. Red Curtain Theater's mission is to provide an atmosphere that nurtures and inspires performers of all ages by offering performance opportunities through community theater, youth workshops, private instruction, and dance. At the moment, you guys are still offering online classes. If you guys are very interested, take a look, go and visit their website, sign up for a couple of classes. Here to perform a song for us is very talented Johnny Passmore. How's it going, Johnny?
Pretty good. How are you, Schwa?
I'm doing well, man. Thanks for doing this.
Oh, no problem. Like Schwa said, my name is Johnny Passmore. I am the Director of Education at Red Curtain Theater. We're located in downtown Conway. However, we are all virtual right now. All of our voice lessons, acting, coaching, all of our dance lessons at Broadway Dance Academy, they're all virtual. So yeah, check us out and come take a class with us. I'll probably be the one that you talk to if you do sign up. I'm going to sing one song for you guys today here from my house, and that's it's called More Than Anyone by Gavin DeGraw. You need a friend, I'll be around. Don't let this end before I see you again. What can I say to convince you to change your mind of me? And I'm gonna love you more than anyone, and I'm gonna hold you closer than before. And when I kiss your soul, your body be free. I'll be free for you anytime. I'm gonna love you more than anyone. Look in my eyes, what do you see? Not just the color, look inside of me. Tell me all you need and I will try. I'll try. And I'm gonna love you more than anyone. I'm gonna hold you closer than before. And when I kiss your soul, your body be free. I'll be free for you anytime. I'm gonna love you more than anyone. Free for you whenever you need soul. Let it be free. I'll be free for you anytime. I'm gonna love you more than anyone. I'm gonna love you more than anyone. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Thank you very much, Johnny. Great job. Great job. I don't know. I've been going back and forth between like clapping and doing quiet hands. I'm not sure what to do while we're streaming, but that was fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you. Once again, everybody should go and check out Red Curtain Theater. Take some classes. We cannot wait until everyone is able to do in-person performances because they do some fantastic shows. You should get out there and support live theater whenever you're able to do it again. And next up, we're going to have a word from Shelley Mell, from another one of our sponsors from the Arkansas Community Foundation. Shelley, how you doing?
I'm doing well, enjoying what I've seen so far. It's great.
Yeah. Thank you.
We are so pleased to be able to support ArtsFest this year. As a lot of people know, quality of place is an economic driver for any community, and I think having the Arkansas Community Foundation be part of this, getting arts out to, you know, as Amanda mentioned, to the children and to people who I think even may not have wanted to come out face to face. Now that everything is going to be online, I think they're going to really get a chance to see some interesting and very talented people. Our annual Giving Tree Cycle will open up again in January, and we want to encourage any and all arts organizations to apply because that's our unrestricted pool of money, and it's our local affiliate board members are the ones that decide how that money gets spent each year. So I really do appreciate the opportunity being here today, and I want to thank everybody and hope everyone enjoys all parts of ArtsFest.
Thank you, Shelley. And thank you again for sponsoring ArtsFest. Yes, the Arkansas Community Foundation does a great job. And once again, you guys should just, since we're all online, just go ahead and look them up and go and check them out. Check out their website. It's really great. Thank you, Shelley. Moving along, we're going to do a recorded message. Thank you. We're going to do a recorded performance from the Conway Symphony Orchestra. The Conway Symphony Orchestra has been a part of ArtsFest for a very long time. And in fact, just on a little personal note, their performance last year was my kids' favorite because they brought out the instrument petting zoo. It convinced them that they could play any and all instruments because they got to try everything out. It's been fantastic. Once again, we're also looking forward to being able to see Conway Symphony Orchestra live and in person. But in the meantime, they sent us a recording of a quartet. The three quartet members are Juan Moreno Suarez. I apologize if I mess up anybody's name. Nelio Moreno Chupama, Benel Velasquez Ruiz, Jose Miguel Barrera Marochi. And once again, I apologize if I messed that up. I'm terrible with names and I don't read anything by that. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and enjoy the Conway Symphony Orchestra. Wow. Wow. Everything we do just makes me, I just cannot wait until we can meet again in person to be able to see all of this stuff. Everyone has been doing a great job, and all the things that they're sending us virtual has been fantastic, but I just cannot wait to be able to sit and watch them perform something like that live. But thank you very much for the CSO for sending that in. Great job, guys. Up next, we wanted to do a little slideshow, as Amanda had alluded. One of the things that Kiwanis helped provide was some art kits to some school children and folks who were being homeschooled, that they could swing by and pick things up at Reynolds Performance Hall so that they could complete some of our community art projects. So we then encourage them to send in the pictures, and we're going to run through some of these. And these were posted earlier this week by Katie, who led these wall hangings and chalk drawings. Wow. And so you guys can, if you haven't done this, you can go and check out our website, and you can check out the archives so that you can run back through there with Katie about how to do the chalk drawings and how to do the window art. Wow, that is a really neat flower. That was fantastic. And so those were some of the ones that people have done that they send in. You can continue to do that. You want to go and visit us at conwayarts.org and check out the archive to where you can see that. The things that you're going to need are like wax paper and some sidewalk chalk, and some of the things that they will go through. So you'll be able to do that, and you can still send us those pictures. Just because ArtsFest is over doesn't mean that you don't have to send those in. We would love to see those, and we'll continue to post those on our Facebook page and continue to post those on our website. So thank you, everyone who sent those in. Those were great, and keep sending them in. I know that kids are looking for stuff to do, so hopefully some other people will go ahead and check that out. In the meantime, I want to turn it over to Crystal Spickert, who has been doing a fantastic job behind the scenes running everything. She's sort of a producer and stage manager, but she's also the ArtsFest co-chair. She wanted to say a couple of words about everyone else who helped put all of this together. Okay, Kristen, how you doing?
Good, Schwa. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for such a great job that you've been doing behind the scenes. It's been running very, very smoothly, and so no one has any clue how hard you were working and doing all of that stuff. Thank you very much. It's been great.
Thanks, Schwa. Well, I just wanted to give a shout out to everyone who served on the ArtsFest Planning Committee this year. It's been definitely the strangest ArtsFest committee I've been on since we had to rethink our entire festival and how to do it online so we could keep everyone safe. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who put in that effort, and we're still very excited to be able to celebrate the arts in Conway this week. And I just want to remind everyone that besides this live event that we also have another live event tonight, the Black Artist Showcase from 7 to 8 p.m. And we have a lot of other ArtsFest content on our website, conwayarts.org, that you can check out now or in the future as well. And if you want to support ArtsFest, there are some ways listed on our website that you can do so. So Schwa, I'm going to turn it back over to you now.
Okay. Oh man, I am having a little bit of technical difficulties. The next thing that we had up was a video that was sent in by the Lantern Theater. The Lantern Theater provides opportunities for all the voices in our community to tell their stories in a theatrical way. I know that because of the pandemic, they've been looking to do some more things online and through podcasts. And what I am trying to do now is play the video. They were going to do, a live, it was recorded, but it was a live putting together of a play that you can do around your house. But I'm having trouble getting it to play. Let's see if I can. No, it is not wanting to work. Well, tell you what, let's just roll with this and let's just see if I can get this done a different way.
Hi, I'm Bonus, a plush gorilla and a director, actor, and playwright with the Lantern Theater. Today I'd like to show you how you can make a play out of the things you have around the house. A play is a story that is acted out in front of an audience. The first thing you need to make a play is the script. The script is the story written in a way that tells the actors what to do. It tells what happens in the play, where the play takes place, who the characters are, and what they say. To make the script, all you need is some paper and something to write with. First, you write where and when the play takes place. The location could be anywhere from your living room to the moon, and don't worry if you don't have a set that looks like where you want to set your play. Two of the most popular playwrights did not have much of a set, and just had the actors tell the audience where the action was taking place. For example, in fair Verona, where we set our scene, into the greatest city in the world!
The greatest city in the world!
Then you write down the characters' names, 2 dots, and what they say. How do you know what the characters say and do? You make it up. But the action and dialogue should be centered around the conflict of the story. Conflict is what makes the story interesting. Conflict happens when a character wants something, and something stops them from getting it. Let's see how everyone is doing. Well, that looks great. Let's get it up on its feet.
I want the thing.
Now let's put in some conflict.
You can have the.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You can have the thing.
Also, for a play, you will need a director. A director helps the actors interpret the script for the best performances.
Try this. Really want the thing.
I really want the thing.
Now don't want the thing so much.
I kind of want the thing.
Let's stick to what you were doing originally.
Now let's introduce some more conflict.
I want the thing. You can't have the thing. Why not? Because I want the thing.
If you wanted to make your play a musical play, you can just add some singing.
I want the thing. You can have the thing. Why not? Because I want the thing.
But in the end, there has to be a resolution. Does the main character get what they want or not? How do they do it?
How about we just split it? Okay, we can split it.
You can also add in a surprise complication.
I got the thing.
And now, all you have to do is perform your play for an audience.
I want the thing. You can't have the thing. Why not? Because I want the thing. How about we just split it? Okay, we can split it.
I got the thing.
To be continued. Oh my goodness, you destroyed my house. It's ruined everywhere. Oh, you better clean that.
All right. Well, there you have it. One, we could see what happens when Kristen and I switch places and how great she was doing behind the scenes. And when I have to run stuff on my own, it all goes sideways. But there you go. That's another way that you could make a play at home. So what you can do is go ahead and write your play, film your play. You can go ahead and send that to us. You can try and post that on our timeline here, the Cat to Facebook page, or you can check out the Lantern Theater. That's theater with an R-E because they are pretentious. They told me to say that. You can check out their Facebook page, and you can post it on their Facebook page too. I know that we would love to see everybody's little plays. Especially from those folks, they seem to be going a little stir crazy. I can say that is definitely what's going on there. All right. Well, next we have a word from our from another sponsor, Engaged Management. Thank you again to Engage Management. Engage Management is an affiliate of Salter Properties, and they are honored to provide their tenants with quality residence and commercial spaces. And their goal is to engage people at places in the area where they are located. We thank them. This is, I think, I'm not sure if it's the third or fourth perhaps time that they are really sponsoring us. They've been a longtime sponsor of ArtsFest also, and we are very, very happy to have them as a sponsor. We'll go ahead and relay this message.
Hi, my name is Morgan Leffler, and I'm the Director of Engagement for Engage Management. We are thrilled to still be able to sponsor ArtsFest 2020, even though it might look a little different this year. Engage Management is a residential and commercial property management company. We value art, and especially local artists, as a way to engage and enhance our community. We also love to display local artwork in our offices, clubhouses, and murals at our communities. We cannot wait for ArtsFest 2021. We hope you'll join us next year at Neighbors and Art Show. We'll be back and better than ever.
Awesome. And thanks again, Engage Management. Thanks to all of our sponsors who have helped put on ArtsFest in the past, and hopefully will help continue to help us put on ArtsFest and have contributed to the virtual ArtsFest. Our last event, our last performance, is also another Take One, and it is a collaborative effort from all of the Conway elementary schools. Let's see. Sorry, let me go ahead and get this queued up. This is the Conway Schools virtual choir.
It's all good. It's all right.
It's all good. It's all right. No big deal. We'll get by. We can make it. We try.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was fantastic. Oh, that was just great. That was just great. Thank you very much, the Conway Elementary Virtual Choir. And thank you, Bart Dooley. Well, we're putting that together. I thank you, everyone who has tuned in for Virtual Arts Fest 2020. I hope that you've had a good time. I hope that you have learned a little something about some art, and we'll go out there and help create Conway, because that's what we want to help you do, to get out and create Conway. When we go, I just want to say a couple more remarks. Because make sure to tune in, come back at 7 o'clock for the Black Artist Showcase. And I want to say a special thank you to Silver Lake Design Studios, who is sponsoring the Black Artist Showcase. That is going to be running from 7 to 8. It is very exciting. It is chock full of art and music, and it is just going to be fantastic. So you guys should definitely just take a break, grab something to eat, make a little bit of art, and then come back and take a look and tune in for the Black Artist Showcase. It is going to be awesome. So again, folks, I want to thank you for tuning in. I want everyone to please wear a mask. Please be safe. We can get through this if everybody will work together. And we really like to be in person next year. So let's all do what we need to do, please, so that we can do that. All righty. Thanks again. On behalf of the CAFTA board, that is Krista Spickard, Ron Jensen McDaniel, Tracy Spivey, Julia Dossett Morgan, Brad Dooley, Amanda Cheatham, Ricky Gully, and Nakia Palmer, and myself. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Come back at 7 o'clock, Black Artist Showcase. All right.